Hi, I'm Andrew Bragdon. I'm a program manager on the Visual Studio team, and I'll be showing you a brand new exclusive feature in Visual Studio Ultimate. CodeMap enables you to create visualizations of the complex relationships that exist in your source code. A very common task in building an application is to identify the root cause of a bug and to then fix it. Let's dive right in and see how we can use CodeMap to make this much easier. In this drawing program, the undo functionality is not working correctly. When the user clicks undo, nothing happens. In this example, we're unfamiliar with the source code and are unsure how the program works. Since we're not quite sure where to start, we do a quick search for the phrase undo using Navigate To, and we navigate to the undo method, which seems like a good candidate to start the investigation. With Visual Studio Ultimate, we can simply right-click the method of interest and choose Show on CodeMap. This action creates a visualization to the right of our editor window. Right now, the map is very simple. There is just one method on the diagram. Continuing our investigation, we right-click on two fields that we see in the editor in the undo method, and we add those to the diagram as well. Hovering over the items on the map displays tooltips that tell us more about the items on the map and more about the relationships between the objects. The green arrow identifies our current location in the source code, making it clear where our editor insertion point is located on the map at all times. This makes it easy to glance over to the right of the editor at the map to see where we currently are. We can continue our investigation by exploring additional relationships using CodeMap. For example, here we right-click on the Paint Objects variable and choose Find All References. All of the methods that use the Paint Objects fields are identified and added immediately to the map and are highlighted in green. We can also do the same thing directly from the editor as well by right-clicking and choosing Find All References on CodeMap. The CodeMap is a fully interactive surface. We can move items around and also zoom in and out. If the layout becomes cluttered, we can choose from several automatic layout options. Continuing our investigation, we double-click the Paint Canvas item, which opens it in the text editor on the left. We can see that it is a constructor and that it performs routine initialization. Returning to the CodeMap, we open the Clear method, which shows that this method also interacts with history and paint objects, but it also calls the Repaint method. The CodeMap diagram makes this plainly visible. We can also see from the diagram that while the undo method also references both of these fields, history and paint objects, it does not invoke repaint. With CodeMap, we can add comments to the map. In this case, we note the potential issue by adding a new comment directly onto the diagram. With CodeMap, we can add comments to the map. In this case, we note this potential issue on the map by adding a new comment directly onto the diagram. We can share this map with one of several built-in sharing features, including email sharing. You can also save the CodeMap for later analysis. We now jump to the undo method using CodeMap and add the call repaint into the code. Running the app, we can see that this did indeed fix the undo functionality, which now behaves as expected. CodeMap also integrates deeply with CodeLens. Here we see a method that is used in a number of different locations. To help us explore this, we can choose Show on CodeMap from the CodeLens pop-up. Now, with just a single click, we are looking at a visualization of the current method and all of its callers. We can double-click to navigate to a method of interest. We can then, in turn, see that it has a number of references. We can then choose Show on CodeMap again on these references to add these references onto our diagram. In this way, we can explore the code and build up context very simply in a way that cannot be achieved with a flat list. We can continue to explore by adding more references to the diagram, and even by adding comments onto the diagram. We can also easily return to our original starting point at any time. Code maps in Visual Studio Ultimate allow you to visualize, navigate, and better understand the complex relationships in your source code. Thanks for watching, and for more information on CodeMap, you can see the associated links in the sidebar.